Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone well? Okay? Yes? Mm. Happy with your efforts? Our happiness is when we are able to make good efforts, right? It's different kind of happiness than happiness in Lokic world. Our inner contentment, our happiness is really from our good efforts. So you all had been making good efforts, so we go in a very cheerful and smiling mood and the face in front of Baba. Then Baba gives more and more blessings, right? And Baba said, I liked it when Baba said, when you keep receiving blessings, then also you get a special part to play, right? So we were talking or practicing about fearlessness. And we all noticed that different kinds of fears emerge very, very subtly. So, but if we keep the awareness of the truth, I am truth, and the truth is that I am a soul. I am an immortal soul. I am an imperishable soul. I am a pure soul. When there is purity, there is no fear. I am a loveful soul. Love with everyone. I am a peaceful soul. So as much I think about my own eternal and then original qualities of the soul, that's the first truth, right? And as much I practice, just practice this, not that one is I have to be fearless, but other is practice yourself in that being embodiment of truth. So I was really, really very beautifully doing that. And I find what emerges is what we call as a blissful stage. Because in this stage of going in awareness of the truth, I am a truthful soul, takes you beyond many things, right? Beyond the energy of the world and reactions, and I just go beyond. And when you go beyond, your joy is kind of what I call it as blissful stage. There is happiness, there is joy, there is bliss. Bliss is a stage where whatever is temporary, there is temporary happiness, there is temporary sorrow, we go beyond that. And I just stay in this blissful stage. And that is kind of rekindling or reawakening the soul completely. Chit means consciousness. So that means I am also becoming unaware of the body. Because there is so much bliss, so much I am beyond, that I naturally feel myself separate from this body. I am the master of the body, but there is no attachment, no pull of the body. So one is when I just say, okay, I am soul, then I want to experience a bodiless state. But other is when you are blissful, you feel yourself free bodiless, right? Free from body. Because there is really no pull of no body. It's so natural. And then pure, then there is this fearlessness. And in this fearlessness of soul conscious state, then I speak truth. I think of truth, I speak truth, I interact with others with that truth. So if you have some kind of someone, if you have to go, like Mama had to go in the court, and she looks at the judge as a soul, lawyers as souls, because that's the truth, right? They're playing their part as a judge, or they're playing their part as lawyers, advocates. How much power she will have at that time, which she did experience. She did feel there was so much pressure. uh, Fear was created in them. If you don't do this, if you don't say this, but it didn't affect her. And she stayed in the truth that I do believe that God is one, not omnipresent. And when questions were asked about Brahma Baba, she said in that pure state of mind that he was our father. He took care of us as our father. He was our teacher. He was our Sadguru. So our strength to speak truth, not we try to convince someone, so we say whatever they will be happy with. Once there was a situation somewhere in Delhi, a city. It was quite big, some or other. They made it political, little thing, but I was also new in Gyan. Jagdish Bhai was there, so we used to take directions from Baba. Now this is happening. What next we have to do? And Baba will also write a good point. Prove this. Say this. He won't say, try to get out of this case. He will say, no, speak truth. This is the time to give knowledge. Apply knowledge, drama, it's all scenes of drama, but also speak knowledge. Speak the truth. And I still remember that if, like for us, our mind will say, when it's going to be over, when it will finish. But Baba had that no difficulty. He didn't fear anything of what will happen and all that. He just keeps saying, give this message and give this message. And I just see that how Baba, Mama, and Dadis, whenever there was a situation, Baba directed them, this is the time, reveal the truth, right? Use the word, God is telling us this, God is explaining us this. These are God's directions. So when you are practicing truth, that means soul consciousness, that much power comes in a very natural way where you could speak the truth. You are able to speak the truth also. And there is total connection amongst ourselves based on truth. We look at each other as soul and we speak then the truth. Truth in the sense of what we share with each other. No? What Avyak Babdada said, we only sit and share how to become angel. How to reveal Baba. That's called speaking truth amongst ourselves. But also there is such very natural uh, soul conscious love with all the souls. Everyone in our heart, everyone is soul and truthful. So when I have these thoughts, then there is lot of love for every soul. Before our love was more in body conscious relationship, right? But that was more attachment than love. True love is really love of soul consciousness, which we have now and which we have to maintain. And then just to even in remembrance, yes, I am just playing a part through this body. I am playing a part. Always remember the truth is uh, that anytime we are ready to go to home, we will have to go home. So truth is that I will only carry with me uh, my sanskars. What soul carries? Nothing. So it's good also to practice as if I won't carry anything, right? What will you carry? Oh, your home, your money, your family. Anyone has taken anything, but there is deep contentment uh, that I transferred everything because it belongs to Baba. I've heard so many stories uh, that when people leave body and they left so much behind, it's not easy for them to go further on journey. There was a woman, she had a lot of jewelry and was married just for a few years. And she left body. So she had such a, then her husband had married. So she knew that all jewelry, everything she will enjoy. And she couldn't give up her thought. And she was after that woman day and night until something happened and all the jewelry they had to sell or something. It's a long story and it's real. So anything if I have left and I'm leaving body, the truth is that you will think, oh, it's such beautiful this and intellect. So you will not be liberated. But I want to be free, move on my journey. And that's why we say everything belongs to Baba. And I know it will be used in worthwhile way. I don't have fear. What will happen to all what I will leave? If you leave and it's just in hands of whatever, whosoever, there is always a lot of greed, right? That's why Baba says in Murli that some children are very worthy. They know how to use inheritance of logics, but some they get it and they just use it because they are waiting to get that, right? So very sensible ones. Okay, whatever we need to give to them, we give. But rest should be for Baba. So that elevated actions are done to that. Baba's new places can be started. So how much soul must will feel happy? anything which through my intellect, I will be able to transfer, will pull the intellect, even if I leave the body. And that is why you will find, I have seen sometimes little children, uh, these days, they are also very possessive, right? Of course, when they travel, they have their own carry on. Once I was traveling, I was in Jamaica at airport. So this lady and little child were traveling. So lady has to go somewhere, told the child to take care of just look around, take care of these suitcases. And this child was moving around the suitcases so that nobody goes near. I was surprised that because my mother's suitcases, so I must take care. Even little child had that capacity. So from childhood then, lot of attachment with things, lot of attachment with everything because soul left the body with attachment. So many sanskars you notice in children because they carried those sanskars. But I will be born as prince, princess, right? We will be born as prince. We will have everything. Liberation in life, right? Jivan Mukti. One is liberation, Mukti, other is Jivan Mukti. So first I have to be totally free. So everyone has to think that this is the truth, right? That my intellect shouldn't pull towards anything. And whatever effort I have made, I have worked so much, why should it be wasted? So all the time think that this all belongs to Baba and you will find the right ways. So recently when Baba was saying liberation and then liberation in life, right? Mukti and then Jivan Mukti. So I will get life, right? Which also have, I will be liberated. I won't have any attachment, greed. In golden age, we won't have any vice, right? Any pulls. So these are like some of the truth, right? And as much we think of that, we also get very clear directions in our life. Sometimes here also you will get to practice this in practical. I know that once, let's say there was some fire, something. So this sister was saying, "Now, what should I take before this house gets completely burned?" Every student, few were there. What should we carry? What should we carry? Someone said Murli, someone said money, someone said fridge, someone said, whatever, food. And in deciding that, by the time fire was so bad, they couldn't take out anything. So they couldn't decide even. And also there is so much this like fear at that time. So truth gives us strength to be truthful and remain fearless. That day I was saying, if it Baba's, it never goes waste. It can never be lost. You can never lose it because it's not mine, it's Baba's. I have many, many experiences. So truth is, again, I belong to Baba. As a soul, I belong to Baba, right? So Baba has shown us the path of truth. So my inner conscience always follows the truth. My inner conscience always follows the truth. There is falsehood all over the world, but my mind and intellect. But the first practice is about my own truth. That practice is very important to be that image of truth and also to be fearless. They both are very connected. When I used to see Darijani, she never had any kind of fear. Because she knows nobody can hurt me, nobody can do anything to me. Felt always protected because of the truth. Protected by Baba and protected by nature, protected by everyone around. Lot of protection is experienced when I am in this state of truth. So I am blissful, I am truthful, and I feel Baba's protection. Om Shanti.